Pinehurst today is very different than it was 10, 12 years ago when the partnership started. If you talk to law enforcement in the 80s and 90s, they would not come into Pinehurst without additional units. The bookmobile stopped coming to the neighborhood because it got shot up. I would say probably the best way to describe the neighborhood is it was kind of disconnected at that time. The Pinehurst partnership started back in 2010. It started because hearing from the families that we served that their kids were not ready for kindergarten. Chairman of our board at that time was Dr. Frank Ibarra. He had a huge passion around education. He was a past superintendent for Topeka Public Schools, and he went and spoke with Dr. Singer at Topeka Public Schools. And Dr. Singer made the recommendation of why don't we start with the Parents as Teachers facility. And so we donated what was the community center in Pine Ridge, which was really too small of a community center for the size of the neighborhood. And so seeing the success that came out of the Parents as Teachers program, Dr. Singer and Dr. Ibarra spoke again the following year, and we asked what else we could do. That's where the idea for Pine Ridge Prep came from.
By focusing on achieving bold goals, measuring progress, and getting results, we are working united and becoming stronger.
Since the partnership has been created, it really has become much more of a community, much more of a neighborhood where neighbors look out for one another, they get involved with one another, they get involved in community events, and I really think that Pine Ridge Prep and really the overall partnership has played a huge role in that. You fast forward a few years and there's a total of 3 classrooms, 51 3- and 4-year-olds that attend school there every day, and has made a huge difference in the educational opportunities that are available for low-income families, specifically in East Topeka. I think that it would be amazing if the United Way were able to continue to grow and expand and be able to address the needs that we find in our community. Much as we saw with the partnership 10 years ago, we didn't know what we were going to do, and so I think that's one of the key aspects for United Way is being nimble and staying flexible. It's always good to have a strategic plan and to follow that plan, but you have to have that flexibility of being able to move and adjust, as we saw over the last couple of years with the pandemic. I think that being open to change, being open to saying yes when opportunities come up, being able to identify new partners, and being respectful of the other partners we already have in the partnership, I think will be very important going forward with United Way as a whole.